Welcome back, everybody, to the Baltimore Orioles franchise here on MLB The Show 22, and we'll continue this series. But as for a new series that will be coming shortly, everybody's waiting for Madden. So Monday, I would say Monday coming out, we'll have a franchise Madden video discussing probably the 3 to 4 teams that I am looking at for this Madden franchise. I will more than likely put a poll down below in that video description. You can go to that poll, vote for the teams that you would like to see. Right now, it's around 3 to 4 teams, and we'll go from there. And then we'll wait till once Madden comes out, I won't release anything. I'll take that poll into consideration, and then from there, we'll see who we're going to go with this year, and that will be Madden. So look for that probably Monday, and then we'll have the full maybe week and a half, 2 weeks till Madden comes out to really have a chance to see what team we want to go with. So let's continue on with this Orioles franchise. We have reached the MLB draft and obviously winning the World Series, one of the best records in baseball. We have one of the later round picks. But I do have to say that definitely was a little bit more diligent this year with scouting. So with scouting, obviously said this many a times, what you want to do is scout. When you first start off this season, your best bet is to, discover more players, as many players as you possibly can. But I wouldn't do that for very long because then you're going to have to scout guys. When you get in later rounds, sometimes if you don't scout enough, you're going to run out of guys after the third round. So the best thing you can do, scout guys for at least 2 days, and then you just have to re-scout more guys. And more, like every pretty much 2 to 3 days, just be scouting players left and right, and you have to be diligent. You can't sim just a week through and totally forget about it because you might miss out on scouting, somewhere from 8 to 10 players in that range. So you have to be very careful with that. I was a little bit better with this year, so we're going to have a lot more guys that we have scouting. So we would take Johnny Montenegro as our first pick right there, pitcher. Right now, we're just looking also for best position available or best player available. I'm not really looking for certain positions. Possibly pitcher. I think you can see right now in AA right now our guys are pitching very well. AAA not too much. And maybe we just got to continue the depth at pitcher. But really, it's just picking who's best available and going from there. Mickey Jones, we'll take him in the competitive round. Let's go to round number 3. So far, I'm thinking this is not too bad of a draft. As you can see the scouting. We're already in round 3. We're starting to run out of guys. It just happens. I hope they overhaul this scouting system next year. I hope they overhaul the draft. Obviously, it's a very important thing in baseball, especially if you're, not a team like the New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox, Los Angeles Dodgers, like Phillies. Those teams are going to spend the money. Yes, they could still have a great farm system, but they're going to be spending money, and they're not going to worry about the luxury tax at all. But you got a team like the Rays who are, completely competitive every year. Obviously, we're in a World Series a few years ago. They live off the draft. They live off, building their farm system, having those guys, and then using them, and then eventually they're going to have to move on because they just don't have the money to re-sign them. So I think it's, they need to expand the draft, I think, as well. Right now, just what goes to 6 rounds. I think just continue to maybe go to 10 rounds, expand the scouting. Maybe if you're playing with you play with the Dodgers, say, you just don't really mind too much who you draft. Maybe the first couple picks you're really looking at it, and maybe in the depth-wise not too much. But you never know. It's like maybe you're a team that's a low-market team, and you really have to get those 10 picks as best you possibly can. I think that would be a big upgrade for this game next year, and I hope they do that because the draft can be a big deal for sure in baseball. There's no doubt about it. But the draft this year has come to an end. Let's take a look at our draft picks. So Johnny Montenegro, he is a starting pitcher, 68 overall, B potential, age 20. Not too bad. Got to work on the home runs per 9. That is down at 42. Have to continue to work with that. But 92, 4-seamer. He's got 4 pitches. Not too bad. Throws lefty, so that always helps out. So I think a pretty good pick. Next pick, Rodrigo Valdez. Has to work on his walks per 9, but hits per 9 and home runs per 9 looking pretty good to start out. 22 years old, 6'1". Looks like a very solid pick. and could produce, in the next few years. We'll see. Mickey Jones we took. He's a C potential, 70 overall, 24 years old. He can hit very well. He can really hit. So, have to say the fielding pretty good, just not very fast. So, at 24, he might be able to, produce a little bit more in a sooner possibility. Robbie Pipp, 62 overall, C potential, only age 20, has some power, and he is fast. So 85 speed. Yeah, he has definitely got some speed. There's no doubt about it. And he's got some power, 66 power against lefties. Mark Corey was the next pitch, starting pitcher, 70 overall, C potential. Man, he's got stamina, very good there, but hits per 9 down at 44, so that will have to be worked on for sure, but topping out at 97. So he's got some good velocity, no doubt about that. Roger Barra, 58 overall, B potential. He's a closer, 95, good velocity. Home runs per 9, very up there at 71, so that is good, but walks per 9 at 39, so that has to be worked on. And Malcolm Rodriguez, he's a D potential, but he is a 73 overall. Look at that Ks per 9. 86 overall, topping out at 97. So he might have the D potential, but this is a guy that could really, see some high-end action, AAA, maybe even next year. All in all, I think this is a very good draft. I think it's very good. Very good draft, solid, the pitching looking pretty good, and, continue just to build that farm system. As you see the All-Star voting, Mullins right now, Mancini, and Rutschman are at the moment starters. Mancini having one heck of a year. Rutschman, fantastic. Mullins, same thing. Hit 40 home runs last year. We'll see what he does. I'm thinking they're going to drop off, Mancini and Mullins, with the age, especially in here, but they are continuing to have a fantastic season. So we continue to sim through here. We get to this Jays game. Let's head into this one, into the bottom half of the 9th inning. Tied up at 5. Man on second base, nobody out. And here comes Dean Kramer in to try to get Raimel Tapia and keep this at a 5-5 ball game and go to extra innings. So he'll get the strike there. 0-2 pitch to Tapia. Strike 3 on the corner, 97. He gets him there. So, yeah, these are big games against the Jays right now, sitting in second place. Obviously, saw last couple videos we ended up sweeping them, but these games are big-time importance right now. Yankees aren't too far behind either. So, this division very close as George Springer is going to come to the plate. Ground ball. Ron Urias up with it. 6-4-3 double play. Ends the 9th. Nice job from Dean Kramer getting out of that jam. And if you just didn't notice there, changed up the fielding a little bit. Instead of, the ball icon, I kind of went more with you have to track it. Just to something a little bit different in this game. If you guys like it, let me know. If not, I tend to like it. Same thing with the, when it's hit the outfield fly balls. More tracking the line instead of just looking at a ball and going from there. I think it makes it a little bit more, interesting, that's for sure. So, man on third, one away. Here comes Rafael Devers to the plate. 3-2 pitch. And he pops this one up. But I think this one is going to get out of play, just out of play. So another chance here. Another 3-2 pitch here to Devers. And Devers is going to rip this one. That's going to get through for a base hit. So that puts in the go-ahead run. We'll take a 6-5 lead here in the top half of the 10th inning. And when you have that runner at second base and you don't get that run in, it's almost a loss. That's what it feels like. So we get at least one in. Here comes Kenley Jansen. So far, 18 of 18 in save opportunities. But this is a tough one. Start with that man at second base. Just a one-run lead. And here comes Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and hits this one up the middle. Urias has got it over to first base for the out. So man moves over to third base. And now all it takes is a fly ball. Gets him in. Ties this ball game up. And Moreno comes to the plate. 2-1 pitch to him. He'll take the pitch outside right on the corner. So works a nice count. 3-1 here. Jansen with the pitch. Up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. So Jansen's first blown save comes here in Toronto. And they have tied the ball game up at 6 apiece. And now you have a man on first. 1-2 pitch here to Whit Merrifield. And Merrifield's going to get this one. But I think it's going to get down. Kowser's not going to be able to come up with it. Little flare into right field. So now the winning run at second base, and that is going to be it for Jansen. We'll bring in Duvall out of the bullpen. and see if he can get this out of here and go to the 11th inning. Colton Wong here to the plate. He'll take the pitch. Nice slide on the outside half. That one is going to be tough to hit. 1-2 pitch. And he'll take it up high. See, we'll go for that fastball. He will not. And that's it for Duvall. He is injured. So he lasts, 4 pitches? So now we got to go to the bullpen again. We'll bring in Adam Lamb to face the lefty. But, man, hopefully he is okay. We'll have to check out after this game. He's having a fantastic season. 2-2 pitch. That's going to get through for a base hit. Let's see if they send the runner. They will. Cowser with the throw. It's offline, safe, and the Jays get the victory. 7-6, getting 2 runs here in this 10th inning. Pulling off the victory. And we can't get it done. And now Duvall's going to be out for about 1 to 2 weeks with shoulder inflammation. So that is not what we want to see. So we'll have to put him on the 15-day IL. And then Jordan Westberg is out as well. He's out 1 to 2 months with a fractured shin. I guess we'll keep him on the 10-day, but man, that is a big injury. So Brusdar Gratterall, I guess we'll bring him back up. He'll have to fill in for the bullpen spot there. As for Westberg, we don't really have anybody. Kobe Mayo, he's only hitting 241. He's got 12 home runs, 30 RBI down there in AAA, but I don't think he's ready to come up. I guess we're just going to roll with Gunnar Henderson and Ramon Urias. I guess we give them 2 opportunities. As for the outfield spots, Damian Powers is hitting decently in AAA, but Kyle Stowers is just struggling, only batting 135. I think we send him back down. That's definitely a shame, but we're going to bring up Powers. We'll give him a chance to. He's not going to start, obviously, but he'll be the backup. And, Stowers just hasn't done anything. So we lose 2 out of 3 to Toronto, and now we have a 3-game set against this Yankees team. So I think we sim through that game, and Ortega's going to get his 9th victory in the season. So Steve Ortega is 9-3 with a 3.23 ERA. He is having a fantastic rookie season so far. Man, I expected good things for Ortega. He's the first overall pick. He's dominated at every level, and he just comes up the bigs here in his first season and starting to dominate now. Yeah, goes 7 innings, 8 hit, 3 earned, 6 Ks. He is having a great season. I mean, he's already at 9 victories. We still got like a month and a half to the All-Star break. So, who knows? He could be more than double-digit victories when we get to the All-Star break. And could be an All-Star his first season. So let's get into this second game here against the Yankees. I'm wearing these classic unis. I'm wearing the St. Louis Browns unis you'll see here in a minute. Never worn them yet in this ball game. So I thought, bust out these old Yankee uniforms as well. As Garcia's on the mound for this Yankees team, so let's get this one going. Mullins is going to swing through that 12-6 nasty curveball to start off the game. But this Yankees team is at 38-34. They're not that far off from the division. They're right there in the wild card at the moment. Obviously, still got plenty of season to go. And a super dangerous team. This Yankees team they're obviously not going to go away. When you got Judge on the team, just that alone it's going to make it obviously dangerous. Garrett Cole still producing big time numbers, so this Yankees team is still very good. As Rushman's going to get that one, hits this right up the middle for a 2-out base hit here in this first inning. Trying to get a 2-out rally going in this first, and here comes Rafael Devers to the plate. And he'll take that circle change. Only hitting 260. Said power numbers way down. He is not having a very good power season, as he's just going to get underneath this one. We had good timing, but gets too much underneath of it. Fly ball. Judges got it easily, and nothing there in the first. So this is a ballpark where the power numbers can definitely start to raise up, especially if you're a lefty. But man, nothing for Devers so far. Jameson Taillon on the mound, having another Cy Young season. 9-1 on the season, looking very good. Let's see what he can do here against his former team, the Yankees. He played obviously for a few years, but a leadoff base hit here in this first inning, so a man on first base as DJ LeMahieu is going to come to the plate. 2-0 pitch to him, and he's going to rip a base hit. So back-to-back hits to start off this ball game, and now you get into the power lineup, as here comes Austin Meadows, obviously free agent signing this year. And look at the season he is having. .333, 15 home runs, OPS over 1,000. He is first in the All-Star voting for left field. He is having a great season. Obviously lefty, but not here. He's going to swing and miss for strike 3. Yeah, lefty in this ballpark, I would definitely think about signing for sure. As here comes Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. Getting up there, obviously in age. Now 16 years in his career, but still has that just crazy power. But he's going to look at this one for strike 3. So back-to-back hits, and then back-to-back strikeouts. And here comes Aaron Judge to the plate. Pitch to Judge. He'll take the pitch up high for a strike. His power's a little down, but he's hitting 323, 11 home runs. But he can go on, obviously, a surge, and just like that, next thing you know, he's up near 20-some home runs. As Judge is going to swing through, so the leadoff 2 hits. Taillon comes through, strikes out the side from there, and nothing in the first for the Yankees. As Billy Briggs coming to the plate, 16 home runs on this season. I thought he could be around 25 to 30, and the way he's got right now, that's definitely going to be a possibility, easily. Briggs hits this one very well. This one's going to get a rocket into left field, gets off the wall quickly. He's got decent speed, though. He'll be in his way to second base with a double. That one got to the wall in a hurry, and that's the raw power of Billy Briggs. He's already got 17 doubles on the season, so he's putting up some good power numbers. There's no doubt about it. So here's Colton Cowser, chance with 2 away to get in the first run of the ball game, but he is going to pop this one up. Same thing with Devers, just getting underneath of it, just a little bit too much, and that is going to be the second inning for us. Nothing there. Let's go to the bottom half of the second inning. Severino coming to the plate. He's at 336 this season. He's having a pretty good year. 3 for 4 yesterday. 1-1 pitch to him. And he gets a hold of this one, and this great season is going to continue for him, as that one's going to find its way out of here for a solo home run, and the Yankees will strike first. His 5th on the season. That breaking pitch just hung up a little bit too much, and he took advantage, knocks this one out of the park. 1-0 Yankee lead. But just going to come right back, strike out McCann, and get out of this second inning with just the solo home run. So here comes Gunnar Henderson to the plate. Now, this is the big time for Gunnar Henderson. With Jordan Westburg now out for probably near 2 months, this is his time to take advantage. Take over a position, play very well, and make us make some hard decisions. He does rip this one, but right at the shortstop for the out. So we'll see. Hopefully he can do well. His rookie season, I thought, he was going to be fantastic. I thought he was going to be so good. And then last year, just complete disappointment as Mancini's going to strike out. And you're hoping, hey, that's just a blip. Just a bad season. Ends up getting hurt. Hopefully it's going to not continue to carry over, but it has. And he's struggling this season as well. Nice play by Cowser there and right for the out. And here comes Austin Meadows to the plate, and Meadows is going to pop this one up. Cowser is going to be underneath of it, so a 1-2-3 third for Taillon, and still remains a 1-0 ball game. So let's head to the 4th inning. Here comes Rafael Devers with 1 away. He'll swing through on that circle changeup, as Garcia's looked pretty good here so far. 1-2 pitch, and Devers swings through the 12-6 for strike 3. Having a bit of a rough outing here so far, and let's head to the bottom half of the 4th inning, as here comes Giancarlo Stanton to the plate to lead off this 4th inning for this Yankees team. 2-2 pitch here to Stanton, and Stanton absolutely crushes it. It stays fair, and that one left in a hurry. 108.7 exit velo. That was absolutely obliterated. Stanton with the solo home run. And it's a 2-0 lead here for this Yankees team, as this guy can just do just the same. Here comes Judge. Look what he's doing the last 7 games. 360 average. 0-2 pitch, but not here. Second K of the game on Judge. Swings through that one. We got 1 away in this 4th is Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is going to crush this one. All Briggs can do is just look up, and another home run. 3rd home run of the ball game for this Yankees team. Torres adds his 9th of the season. So it's a 3-0 ball game. I guess they're just all solo, so it's not too bad right now. As this one's hit well. Cowser going back. He'll have it. He's got it. But 2 home runs in this 4th inning. Yankees with a 3-0 lead. That Stanton home run, man. That was absolutely obliterated. Let's go to the top half of the 5th inning as here comes Briggs to the plate. Doubled in his first at bat. 3-2 pitch to him. And he's going to get a hold of this one. And that one is going to get in the gap as well. So it looks like he'll have another double on his way to second base for his second of the ball game. So with one away, Colton Cowser will have a chance here to knock in our first run of the ball game here in this 5th inning. So first pitch here to Cowser. And Cowser gets a hold of this one. This one carrying into right field. Looking up is Judge, and this one is gone. There's that short porch and right. Cowser with the 2-run shot. And just like that, we're right back in this ball game. It's a 3-2 ball game. Briggs and Cowser doing it. Good to have Colton Cowser back. ALS MVP last year. Fantastic in the playoffs. Good to have him back from injury. And that's it for Garcia. Man, I thought that's a short hook. He's pitching very, very well. It's Henderson that's going to get through for a base hit, as that was just absolutely smoked off the bat. But yeah, just allows a 2-run shot, and just like that, 4 and 1/3 innings, you're like, that's it, we're done. Get him out of here, even though he's been dominating the rest of the game. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but they're going to turn a double play and in this 5th inning as we get 2 on the board from the Cowser home run. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would not pull him. He was pitching fine. Just one mistake, and really that's about it. As Tyon gets through the 5th and met it, and that's going to be another K for him. So looking pretty good. Let's now head to the bottom half of the 6th inning as here comes Stanton. Obviously crunched that home run earlier. Leads off this 6th. 1-2 pitch to Stanton. Gets a hold of this one. Cowser, he's got to get on his horse. And he will. He'll grab it there in right field. That was a tough play. That was a lot of running to do. Ball just hung up just enough so he can get over there, make the catch. And here comes Aaron Judge to the plate. So far 0 for 2, 2 Ks in this ball game. But not this one. As Judge just gets a hold of it. See you later. Gone. 4th home run of the ball game for this Yankees team. All solo shots. His 12th on the season. Yankees get one back. That's Aaron Judge. I mean, it's just so tough to pitch him anywhere. Guy can just crush the ball. It doesn't matter where it's going. Right, center, left, who cares? Dude's just got power everywhere. As we go to the 7th inning. 4-2 lead for this Yankees team. Man on first base, nobody down. And here comes Taryn Vavra to the plate. Vavra up the middle. Oh, hits him on the back. And that is going to work out in our favor. Safe at first base. Probably would have got through, but not sure if they would have made a play on it. So, we got 1st and 2nd. Nobody down. Yeah, I don't know if that would have got through or not. Hey, we'll take the break. Could have been a double play easily. But it was not. So here comes Billy Briggs. Couple of doubles in this ball game. Can he come through with another one here? Because that would probably tie this ball game up. Briggs, oh, that's a ground ball. That's not what you want to see. 6-4, 3 double play. Man. That is a inning killer right there. But Colton Cowser still has a chance to try to come through with a 2-out hit. But a broken bat, easily played by LeMahieu. And we get nothing there in the 7th. Still remains a 4-2 ball game. As Tyon still in this game. He's only at 70 pitches. As Cowser, oh, he misplays it! He must have lost it. It is kind of a hazy day. Does not see it. Ball gets through. So instead of an easy fly ball out to start off this 7th, it's a double. Now you got a man in scoring position. Just base hit, maybe scores another run. 0-2 pitch to McCann. And that's going to get down for a hit. Let's see if they send him. Nope, they'll keep him there at third base. So 1st and 3rd now. Nobody down, and we got to go to the bullpen. Tyler Roger comes in. He's having a fantastic season. And see if we can get out of this jam. This isn't looking good. 1st and 3rd, nobody down. 1-2 pitch to Peraza. And gets him looking for strike 3. Great pitch there by Rogers. And now let's see if we can get a ground ball here. Possibly get out of this inning. Fouled off by LeMahieu. 2-2 pitch to him. And the ground ball. Vavra stops it, but that's going to score a run. Can't get him at first base. Everybody's safe. Yankees build the lead now to 5-2, and they're still not out of this yet. As here comes Austin Meadows to the plate. He's had a rough game, but new pitcher, maybe a chance to do some more damage. As this one is going to get through, base hit. And they're going to send the runner home. Cowser with the throw. It is offline, safe. Yankees add another one. Now up to a 4-run lead. This is not looking good, but maybe get out of this inning. Double play there to end the 7th, but still. 2 get on the board for the Yankees. Build it up to 4. And now we head to the 8th inning. Down 4 runs. When really our offense just hasn't done a whole lot. Briggs a couple doubles. Cowser that 2-run shot. That's really about it. We just haven't come up with anything. Yankees pitching has been fantastic. 0-2 pitch here to Mullins. He rips that one. That one's going to get through. Mullins should have the speed to get into second base. So shift doesn't work there. So a 1-out double. Trying to get a rally going here in this 8th inning. Obviously running out of outs. And here comes Trey Mancini to the plate. He's having a fantastic season, but he's 0 for 3 in this ball game. Does rip this one, but caught in center field. Yeah, Mullins not going to go anywhere. We'll keep him at second base. No really reason to even try to tag. As Adley Rutschman, can he come through with a 2-out hit? Try to get at least a run back. 1-1 pitch now to Rutschman from Joely Rodriguez. And Rutschman gets a hold of this one. Circle change up there a little bit too much. This ball carrying back, and it's going to get out of here. Rutschman with a 2-run shot. Yeah, the changeup, circle change, just hung up just a little bit, and that's an impressive home run. It really is. That is a deep part of the ballpark out there, and Rutschman just muscles it out of there with a 2-run shot as Devers is going to ground out the end of the inning. So, we get back to 2, and we're at least in this ball game. We just got to keep it at 2. 2 away here in this 8th. Teoscar Hernandez coming to the plate. Little dribbler back to Latkins. He's got it over to first base. So that's a 1-2-3-8. And let's head to the 9th. Down 2. And Andrew Chaffin coming to the mound, looking for save number 21 on the season. Righties are hitting them well, 315. Lefties, not so much. So see what we can do. Can Ryan Mountcastle start us off here? 1-2 pitch to Mountcastle. That's a ground ball. Easy play at second base. He's got it. Out number 1 here to start off this 9th inning. We need a base runner. Come on, we got to get a base runner. See if Taron Vavra can start us off. Let's get it going. Obviously, saw what he's doing against lefties. He is just shutting them down. But maybe we can get on here, but possibly a walk. Works it to a 3-1 count. 3-1 to Vavra. He'll take the walk. That's exactly what we need. Get a base runner on. Now bring up Briggs. He's having a good series. 5 for 7. Home run. Couple of doubles in this ball game. Chance to come through with a big-time hit. He'll foul away that sinker. 1 swing away from tying this ball game up. With the power that Briggs has, that's a possibility. 1-2 pitch here to Briggs. And that's just a little bit too inside. Lazy fly ball in the center. That'll be out number 2. So, 2 away. Tying run comes to the plate here. Do we have some 9th inning magic here with Colton Cowser? Hit the 2-run shot earlier. Can he come up with something here? So he'll take the pitch down low, slider. So 1-0 pitch. Look for your pitch and just try to drive it, man. That's what you got to look for. And that was it right there. Oh. That was the pitch. Just too much in front of it. 2-1 count, and he's going to get jammed. And this one is going to be the ball game. Man, that was the pitch. If we were just a tad bit, just waited just a split second longer, that would have been a 2-run shot, and this would be a tie ball game right now. But that is going to do it. Yankees are going to end up winning this game 6-4. 4 solo home runs in this ball game for this New York team, and owning the 2nd loss of the season for Jameson Taillon. But really, I mean, we had 9 hits, but nothing really. There's just the 2-2-run homers, and that's it. We didn't really do it a lot offensively. So taking a look at this rotation, Taillon's pitching well, Means is pitching well, but Grayson Rodriguez, unfortunately, it's just so tough. He is struggling. ERA near 6, whip at 1.77. I don't think we can keep him in the rotation. DL Hall, I mean, his whip is high at 1.65. ERA a little low. He's 3-6. Steve Ortega's dominating. He's pitching very well. I don't think we can keep Grayson Rodriguez in the rotation right now. I think we have to move him to the bullpen. So Dean Kramer, I think, moves to the rotation right now. We'll leave Grayson Rodriguez in the bullpen, long relief, until he kind of works things out. I just can't keep putting him out there. You can't. Every day it's a struggle. So hopefully that continues to improve. I mean, you know, top prospect, it just hasn't really worked out. And hopefully it just gets better because we need him. We definitely need him. But luckily Ortega's pitching very, very well. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, look out for the Madden video Monday. We'll discuss franchise there. But that's going to do it for this one. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more content. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.